Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that wonderful little town of Belfair, Washington. Hickville, USA as I love to call where I live. So welcome to my channel everybody. This is June 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 15 everybody. Wow. I can't believe it's already 15. I really can't. I was thinking about that just a few minutes ago. I'm like, am I already there? Am I already like 15? Wow. So this kit is called Full of Charm. You could have created 3 of this card, 3 of this one, 3 of this one, and you would have received 9 envelopes that have all the same design on them. They are a bit challenging, but I'm really excited with what I've been able to do so far with them. So that has me really hyped up. I'm really happy right now. So this QR code would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed, a visual of everything that comes in the kit. Down here it lists those coordinating colors. Now videos 1 through 5, I will walk you through everything that comes in the kit. After that, we just mosey along like Mr. Hank. Down here, this QR code would lead you to this set of 4 dies called Hugs of Bloom dies. They coordinate with April, May, and June's Paper Pumpkin Kit. The only thing is that you have to be a subscriber to purchase these. Now you can use them for anything and everything once you purchase them, but you do need to be a subscriber to do so. So the new set of dies are out and available to purchase. It's a set of 9 dies. They will coordinate with July, August, and September's Paper Pumpkin Kit. I will tell you that if I am correct, August you get an extra stamp set in the kit. There is 2 stamp sets coming out in August, and one is of a little teapot. Looks like a teapot to me. You know, little pouring teapot, looks really cute. September's will coordinate with a suite called the Autumn Toile Suite. Looks really cool. Yes, I've already called about it. I'm like, when is that one being released? They have no information on it at the time I called. No information for me to give you. So if you see flyers on it, yeah, you can see a flyer. But as of, what is today's date? Oh my goodness. July 5, 6, 7th, as of July, because this will go up on the 10th, I think, but on July 7th, I'm doing this recording on the 7th. I'm a couple days ahead because I have to be, because I have appointments and stuff coming up. As of the 7th, they did not have a release date for that suite that September's kit will coordinate with. Hopefully they release it before September. And they don't do what they did with the Charming Day suite. I questioned that. Anyways, let's go on. So you can, what the dies look like when you create them. You can create an acorn, a strawberry, there's a flower, a leaf, a circle, and the hello, of course. And then our stamp sets for this set is this branch, and you could make these flowers or leaves. This leafy branch, the single branch leaf, miss you, let's celebrate you, thank you, happy birthday to a wonderful friend. With that being said, I'm going to set those aside, and we are now going to create a note card using the Thoughtful Blooms punch, well, the small bloom punch that coordinates with the Thoughtful Blooms. We're going to be using a 1-inch circle punch and the 3/4 inch circle punch, if I get it out of the drawer. Here we go. Right there. And we're going to be using thank you on the front of this. I'm always amazed but never surprised by your thoughtfulness on the inside. And we are going to be using the back of the envelope. I have done some prep work, so let's get started, shall we? So I will tell you that I cut layer number 1 wrong, but we're going to work with it. Sometimes it just happens that way. So I have a card base, which is 4 7/8 by 7, scored at 3.5. For the inside layer is 3 1/4 by 4 5/8. That's what layer number 1 should have been, but mine is going to be a little different. Layer number 1 this time is 3 by 4 3/8. See how it just gives you a wider border around the outside? This is what it would have looked like had it had been cut to the other. So I can see that this is just not right where I want it. So let me see if I can do that. All right, so we're going to work with this. We're going to make it work for us, not against us. And we are going to, once again, use this and glue it to the back of our envelope, like so. So I'm going to cut off this little bit of a rolled edge off the flap. This is the same envelope from video number 14. I'm just going to trim off that rolled edge there. And where is my Stampin' Pierce mat? We're going to flip it over and use a glue stick in this heat. And oh, guys, July has found its summertime. It is a hot one today. Where is my glue stick? Thinking fingers. Yes. Glue stick, glue stick. No, no, no. Glue stick, glue stick. Come on. It can't have gone all that far from me. No, no, no. I will grab another glue stick. I just had a glue stick. We'll just grab a different one. I know I had an open one. Yes, my OCD, when I get off of this, will find the original glue stick because I just had it. So I'm going to use a glue stick. I can always use the wet white glue in a minute if I need to secure it farther down, but I don't think I will because I didn't have to last time. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna squish it up like that, kind of right up to the edge. Then I'm gonna use the bone folder and smush out the glue really well. You can see it there, right? I'm doing this first so it has time to dry. And by spreading it around, it should get to all of the edges. And then I'm just going to fussy cut around it. And I think this is a great use of the envelope flap. Repurposing it for the note card flap. All right. There we go. So we have that on the detail now on the back of our card base. This now, put that over there. So next we're going to work on cutting this down now. This originally would have been cut to 3 by 3 and by 4, 3 by 4 3/8. But since that's what I cut this down to, we are going to have to cut it down even smaller. So first thing first is I'm going to cut off those ends. I'm going to get it kind of square-ish. So next I'm going to turn it this way. And I need to get it cut down to right about right there. And we're just going to take all of that off at one time. I am not worried about this not being equal because of the way it's going to be done. It's not going to matter to me. So I have it at 2 7/8. I think I'm going to go ahead and take it to 2 3/4. Now that I'm looking at it, that's all right. And now what I'm going to get it to is it's going to go down from 3/8. It's going to go down to 4 1/8. So I'm going to first take off this piece right here. Then that's just about what it needs to be. So I'm going to take off that other chunk. Let me show you what I've done. I've taken off this part of the envelope that's doubled on the back side. So that's even on both sides, right? That's what I took off. Now I'm going to work at getting this down to 4 1/8. So it's at 4 1/4, and I just need to take a 1/16 of an inch off each end. There. Now if I've done the math right, this should have a pretty decent, it's perfect, pretty decent border. So all of this is going in the recycle bin. I'm not keeping this. There's no need for me. I don't believe I'm going to have any need for it. So now I just have a little bit wider border of craft showing around the outside is all. We're still going to do the same stamping we did in video number 14. Let me bring in the stamp and pierce mat. I just need to decide if I want to focus here, if I want to do it this way. I think we're going to do it this way. I think so. I think this is how we're going to orientate it. I just want to be a little different. I can do that. We can be a little bit different today. I don't know why, and now part of me wants to do it this way, but I'm going to keep it that way because that's what my eye was drawn to before the first time around. This time, let's see. I am going to get one, I think I'm going to get 2 of these here. So I'm going to stamp one up here. And I'm going to stamp this one just like that. I do like that. So far that's great. I'm going to stamp a little bit of this here. And I'm wondering if I want to put, I do, I'm going to stamp a little bit of this there. I'm good. Hopefully I can add more later to it. So next we're going to stamp this thank you on a little piece of scrap paper in the old olive. 3/4 inch circle punch. You could use a die if you wanted to. Now out of that same DSP that I used before on video number 14, I'm just going to punch a circle. And now these two are going to be this for me. So I can use this as placement. And then I have all of these blooms that I used before. I need some more scrap paper because I'm not sure if these are going to work out for me. These two I think will work out. These two. This one, and that's Mr. Hank making a ruckus out there. We can do this thank you. This one here. This, oh, we have this one will work. I'm trying to use things that I already die cut. I can do those small little flower. That one will work. Thank you. And that is Tita just making a ruckus. I'm kind of liking the white ones, to tell you the truth. These, that's not going to work for me. That's going in the garbage. So let's get some more scrap paper here. And let's stamp in the peach pie. The lined image. Oh, let's just be different. Let's stamp that one. Let's do this. Stamp here. And then stamp on that. Just to be different, right? Let's go ahead and stamp on this one. Oh, she is so loud. I can't do anything about that. All right. We're going to punch this one out. because these are okay. That one, not so much, but those two. Let's see. This one. This one. And I'm thinking I need 3. Nope, there's 4. Oh, TT, you are so loud. All right. I'm not happy with my thank you. That's my problem. So let's do flowers first. One there. I love these two. My floral arrangement is not going to where I'm wanting it to go. I'm thinking I do some small blooms. I don't have anything but this right now available. So let's punch out some of these. Sometimes you just have to work with it. And I'm not really caring for that either. I don't like that with it at all. I don't know why. The little ones are fine, but that big one just will not work. This will not. I could put this down here, yes. Maybe I need to move it away from this. Let's take this away. Sometimes you just... I think we need to stamp everywhere on here. I think that's part of my problem. So we're going to go back to step 1 and we're just going to stamp an entire background now on here. Now I don't think I'm going to have such a hard time. I think that was part of the problem. Now let's take a look-see. I think that is going to solve the issue. Because I can do thank you here, possibly. I kind of liked it right about there. And then do one here, one there, and do little ones around it. Yes, that's it. Okay, we got it. Now where's that? We're just doing little tiny blooms is all. I just want, now, if I had done more prep work, I would have used that small die from here and did these little flowers. I'm not going to pull out a die cutting machine to do that. I'm just not. So I am just using what is available to me right now and using these itty bitty tiny flowers. To fill in the blanks, kind of, you could say. But that sure, this is perfect. So now I can start gluing things down. And in fact, do I want to do, I think I'm going to use these two. I like those 2 petals better. Those 2, maybe I'll put those on the inside. Who knows? Who knows? But let's start gluing all of this down. Okay, so this one is going to go here. This one is going to go here. No dimensionals on this. I'm going to try to use again those pearlized enamel effects. Or I can use stickles. The stickly glitter glue that makes everything so much better. Oops. I want the petal to at least touch that. Oh, that is so much better. So much better. So what I want to do too is I want to do a couple more of these to bump up my little circle. That works out great. We need a little flower right there. No, we need two. We need one here and one there. Perfect. Now let's glue this down to here. Oh, that's beautiful. It worked out. If at first you don't succeed, try, and try again, right? Or change your point of view. Change your point of view. And that's literally what I had to do by just stamping on all of it. It changed the view of what I was looking at. We're going to glue this down, and then we're going to stamp on the inside. Those pearl, I'm still thinking, I really would like to get those pearlized enamel effects. I mean, those came out good. It was the little ones that just did not work out for me. It just did not work out. And sometimes that happens. So our sentiment this time. And I think we have a thank you in this stamp set that we can stamp on the envelope. We do, but I have to get it out. It's in here. I want to stamp this little flower in the center. Ta-da! Yes. And this, we can stamp our little leaf right here. And then the thank you. Just right down there. Cute wee little thank you for a cute wee little card. Now, all right, we're going to go with the pearlized effects. We are going to try. Oh, come on. Rub the genie in the bottle, right? Try to. We're going to try to make it work. I'm going to close up the peach pie. Now, I do know from before that air can get in this and it can make a really bad spot. So I'm going to get it started. All right. We are going to do a larger dot. And try to do little ones on here. This is gonna work. It's gonna work. I can do this. That one is gonna stay super, super little. I'm not going back in. That's where I messed it before. was trying to do a second dose of it. That just did not work for me. That one's super teeny. I like that. All right, here we go. We did it. Yes, and those came out nicely. Yay! Look at that. They look like little tiny pearls. Little tiny pearls all over the card. So thank you, right? Oh, the inside. Let's try to get that one inside there. I forgot to glue that in there. Now, I am going to go sit outside in the misters that are on the shade tent that my daughter and them have been working on. They do help. And cool off because summer definitely is here, and it is a hot one today, this afternoon. Let's try not to get that done. And Tite's sneezing. Great. Ah, yes. I could put one of these on the inside. I could. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to save those. Maybe I'll do something else with those, or just put them in the stamp set to keep for good keeping. So there we have it. I hope you guys like what I have done with the envelopes. So far, I'm really happy, and I hope that if you didn't have Petal Park, maybe you have this one in your stash, or if you didn't have Petal Park, you know, well, vice versa. You know what I'm trying to say. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all here soon in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.